Hey guys, welcome back. I know I told you I went to Costa Rica, and this vlog I'm gonna be showing you guys all the different Airbnbs that we stayed at in Costa Rica. Very affordable. So I'm doing things a little bit different than what I normally do. So I'm just gonna give you a tour of them. But if you're new here, just hit the subscription button. Remember to follow me over on Instagram and TikTok, right? And like I said, I'm going to be showing you guys the tour as well, giving you guys the pros and cons of each place, what I like, what I never like, the cost and all of that. Now, let's go with me. Let's get straight into it. I'm doing it in terms of the ones I like the most. So the very first one is Condos at Playa Hermosa in Punta Arenas province in Costa Rica. This was in Jaco. Now, this was actually the last Airbnb that we stayed at, but it was by far my most favorite one. Now, this Airbnb is giving me hotel vibes. You know, like when you go to the hotel, you have the swim up rooms, you have the bridge that you could cross to go over. You know, that's what it was giving. This scene kind of remind me of how Azul Resort was. Downfall is that you had a lot of luggage and our room was upstairs, so we had to be, it was a little bit much. But nonetheless, obviously we made it, and this is the inside. Now, this place has 3 bedrooms, 6 beds, 3.5 baths, and can hold up to 9 guests. And the cost was $277 per night, right? And it was 6 of us that was here. Then if you divide that by 6, I would pay $46 a night. Now, this is the bed. All of the beds were queen size bed. The backdrop for the bed kind of went into the night siesta as well, like how they do it at the hotels. This is the bathroom area. Glass doors. And in the bathroom, there's a toilet as well as a bidet, right? So, very modern, I must say. And if you realize that this is the door for the bathroom, the face basic area was actually right out here. You know, we had the shower gel and all of that. That mirror right there was actually one of only 2 mirrors that was in the Airbnb. That was one of the downfalls for me. This is the shower head. I did not like this shower head. I love a rainfall shower head. This shower head, it kind of was like spraying, like a squirt on you. Probably not the right words for me to use, but either way, I didn't like the way it spray. But that was the shower head. So let's head upstairs. So these are some spiral stairs, and upstairs the bed was a single bed. Was more kind of like for children, but at the same time, and I'm gonna show you guys the other area because they have the beds upstairs. It was very comfortable, but granted, no one really stayed up in this particular bed. That's a bed downstairs, and then we go across the hallway, and this is another bedroom. Now, this bedroom would have been the master if you were supposed to ask me. Queen size bed, the big closet with the safety. There's a couch right there as well for getting dressed. It has a toilet as well as a bidet. This shower was different. It had the rainfall shower head that I love. You had the marble face base with the backsplash. Again, if you look closely, there was no mirror right there. And this room didn't have an upstairs area. Now, this is the 3rd bedroom. Again, queen size bed. The shower again is different. Only a toilet, no bidet this time, but this shower goes all the way down. You know, that's the shower area, the toilet area, the shower area, the face base is all connected, but there's 2 glass door. Again, one single mirror, that's the other mirror. So, you know, and upstairs, we're gonna go upstairs. There's 2 beds upstairs, but for this bedroom, you know, so like if it's a family of say like 5, you know, mom and dad downstairs, 2 kids upstairs, you know, the bathroom area wasn't really kid friendly because that bathroom was connected all the way through. And you know, they needed some mats for us, so that we didn't slip or slide, because the water from when you shower would go all the way down to the toilet area. So imagine you're going to use the toilet, and it's like the water from the shower is all the way down there. Anyways, that was the half bathroom, and this is the living space. Very spacious. If you look at the ceiling, that's the central area. I'm gonna show you guys again. This is the dining area. So again, up to 9 guests can be here. Now for the kitchen. Now in the kitchen, the countertops were marble as well, similar to what the face basin was, and the backdrop over the stove was marble as well. So it was uniform. Now let me show you the appliances. We had a microwave, wall oven, fridge. It was an electric stove. You know, it was a rice cooker. We had adequate utensils, cup, plates, mixing bowls, all of that, and you're gonna see it in the video. And you might be like, why is Amanda saying all of this? Because I mean, an Airbnb is a replica of what a home is. So like, if you're someone that cooks, you would want all of this to be present in the kitchen. So I really appreciated that. One thing I will say is that they had a coffee maker, but they did not have a kettle, right? And I'm very Jamaican. We drink tea in the morning, so for the most part, in order for me to make tea, which was like literally the only thing that I went into the kitchen and do, that's the only thing I did in the kitchen. I had to use one of the many pots that was there, and I just put it on the, you know, nice electric stove. I say flat and clean and nice, yeah. And I just turn on the stove, boil the water, and that was it. You know, do it the old fashioned way. So the pot them here look brand new, like I did me first use them. Anyways, there was also a washer and a dry area, adequate towels. If I look down, you see them have a little Suavitel, and like I said, this was the last Airbnb that we went to, so I definitely washed my clothes because we went to Costa Rica for 10 days. I'm now go back to Jamaica with dirty clothes. You get me? Again, more pantry space. So you can see, nice place. That's the central area, by the way. Nice place, adequate space, you know. We're never short of anything, to be very honest. This is the outside, the balcony area. Booby, I'm on the balcony. You guys need to know Tanta Vlogs to get that reference, but yeah, this is the balcony area. You can have a nice view of the other condos. Again, another spiral stairs to go upstairs. Upstairs had a hot tub. What I will say is that this place, I think it was a steal, but we were literally the only one there, so it seems as if it was very new because there was construction going on and they were still renovating and finishing up the other areas. So maybe with time it will be more expensive, because when we saw it on Airbnb, there were literally only 3 reviews, and you know, sometimes when you see a little bit of review, you're just like, maybe it's not good. But guys, honestly, if you're going to Costa Rica down by Jaco, then this is it. Like I mentioned before, it was like 1 or 2 mirrors. I had to be moving it all over the place to take pics. So that's me taking my pictures. And another plus with this place is that it is 5 minutes away from the beach. So this is the beach, to be very honest. They went down to the beach around 7 a.m. or 8 o'clock. I don't know. It was just too early for me. I wasn't feeling too well. They enjoyed it. This beach, what they told me is that this beach is only for surfers. So they never really they never went in. But if it's that you want to go down there and learn to surf, then this is this place for you, right? Next on the list, a second favorite Airbnbs that we stayed at, Dome Jungle Escape in Tahoe Alto, Costa Rica. As you can see, it is surrounded by nature, or bush, as some people would say. Anyways, when we arrived, it was evening/night. We wanted to reach here to catch the sunset because we were only stayed here for 1 night. I really wish we stayed at least 2 or 3 nights, but nonetheless, this is it. They have some cabins and they have 3 domes. So 4 of us were in 2 of the domes, and then the other 2 persons were in one of the cabins because the 3rd dome was booked out. Now this is my dome, and there were 20 steps to go down here, right? And I'm gonna show you the other dome as well, which was 70 steps, believe it or not. But anyways, this is the kitchen area. I thought it was so cute. Like, everything is outdoor and cozy. We had a dish drainer, we had a sink, we had one of those little stove, fridge with some fruits. So let me tell you about the fruits in the fridge. Oh, there was a toaster oven as well, a kettle, a blender, and a coffee maker, right? And we had our cups, or wine glass, or plates, you know, pots and pan. So the host was just like, oh, we have some fruits in the fridge for you guys. You guys can take anything that's there. When we go in there, some orange, this spiky fruit, which I learned later was rambutan, and some coconut. I'm just like, sir, how are we going to open the coconut? And I know my shit, we're not supposed to crack it on our head. But, you know, it's the thought that counts, right? And then this is the outdoor shower. I was not a fan of the shower head. Again, I'm going to show you the other shower, which the shower head was better. But overall, I like the design with the stones in the wire. You know, it was very unique, very outdoorsy. And I thought that was a good way to utilize, you know, just basic things that you can find in nature. Yeah, I see you guys probably wondering, so where the toilet there? This is it. This is the outside bathroom with the sink and the toilet have toilet paper. And it's a flush toilet, guys. so no need to worry. Now for inside the dome, right? Like I told you, we came at night, so I did this video where we just came the first night. So this dome, as you can see, that's the curtain right there. So you could draw back the curtain and let in all the light, and you would see the clear part. And then it was insulated, so you see the padding along the walls, although it's not really walls, but I'm gonna say walls. So it was insulated. They gave us insect repellent. You know, they gave us coffee. We had some plantain chips. There was Wi-Fi, but the Wi-Fi they kind of shaky. I'm not lie, but you know, a whole heap of bush in us, so you know. But there was at least 3 different Wi-Fis we could try, but none of the 3 of them wasn't really all that. We had a heater, because again, we're very high in some deep bush and it was very cold, so we appreciated the heater. We had robes. There was a full length mirror, right? More than what I could say for the last Airbnb. You know, the bed was in the middle. The bed was very nice, very soft, very comfortable. We had a seating area and so forth. So this is what it looks like when we draw the curtains. You know, it's clear, you can see right outside. You know, so it was very nice, very peaceful. They also had some menus there for if you wanted to order food, and I definitely did. Guys, you guys have to subscribe and enter, turn on post notification for the full stories about Costa Rica, because when we get here I made it want some food, but go through Wally if you get the food here, and I'm gonna show you guys, so you just have to subscribe and stay tuned, because I have all the stories to tell. But like I said, I'm just showing you guys the Airbnbs for now. So this is the outside of our dome. Nice little seating area. You know, with a nice view. You guys, I love a good view, and it was just peaceful. It was absolutely nothing and no one for miles otherwise from the persons you were there with, and it was really nice. And there is a common pool area for everyone. It doesn't matter which dome you're in or which cabin you're in, everybody has a common pool area. Now to the second dome. This is the one that has 70 steps and it goes deep down. So imagine coming up these 70 steps with luggage. So that was a drawback as well, right? Now this one was completely clear, as you can see, so you can see inside. Again, this is the kitchen area. It had pretty much the same amenities. Go in the fridge, you had the same coconut and some water with the same fruit. So this, they told us it was lychee, but it's not lychee. It's rambutan. And forgive me if I pronounce that wrong. But anyways, back to the main reason why we're here. So this is inside of the second dome. 2 of our friends were in this one. Again, same amenities. You know, the robes, the fan, a seating area. The only difference, they did not have a table, and we kind of had one. I did not like their bed. I prefer our bed. But they had a heater and, you know, the same things. This is their bathroom. Their bathroom was way better than ours by far. You know, the face basin, the toilet area, even where it wasn't like just somebody just attached like them. They forget about it. Their bathroom area was well thought out and looked better. With the rainfall shower head, they had some light string along the side. The rocks come all the way down. You know, their bathroom was just way better than ours. But overall, they were pretty much the same. The thing is, this one was clear again, and there was no curtains and no insulation, so it was probably colder. And if you're somebody like me who's a light sleeper, then the light will shine in your eyes and that would wake you up. And then everybody had this small net out here where you could just sit, chill, relax, and, you know, enjoy it for the most part. So that's pretty much what the domes were like. So I know everybody's looking at this and was like, boy, this looks nice, but me worry about the animals them. There's a sign to let you know to keep your doors closed just in case any animals, spiders or insects can go inside there. And while we were there was a toad, or as Jamaica would say, a big old dirty bullfrog. And I had this big Jamaica, but I take one of the stone them out of the shower and start stoning. Like, one of the favorite pastime with me and my cousin them back in the DF is stone bullfrog. That's where that proverb comes from that says, what's joke to you is dead to bullfrog. But I digress. So guys, if you want to come here, you know, just know that there can be all sorts of animals in and around the place, because this one was right close to the kitchen sink. Then we'll look, I saw something run across and I swear it was a raccoon. I swear it was a raccoon, but when I looked closely I realized it was an ant eater. Now, I didn't mind seeing these creatures because I went to Costa Rica to see all of the wildlife as well. But keep those doors closed there. They were just so close, a little bit too close for comfort. But yeah, another thing I know people are worrying about is if we showered there at night. We did. We sure did. It wasn't as bright as night. At night they had lights, but this is what the shower looked like at night. But for the most part, I really enjoyed it. I would go back and I had fun. So the next Airbnb, third one, is the peace-loving Oasis at the Urban Complex. Now, actually, this Airbnb was a very good Airbnb. It was our first one. We came at night after a very long flight from Jamaica to Costa Rica. But this is the lobby area. Very secured, very unique, very dim lighted. Is that a word? Lighted? But you get what I'm saying. So they had this little dog right here. I took 2 pics beside it. But for the most part, this area was very secured in that when we came in, they gave us a key. So before we could go inside the lobby area, there's a security guard there who buzz you. And when you have your key, you use your key to go in. Before you could go from the lobby area to this area where the elevators are, we had to use the key again to enter into this area where the elevators are. And it's very much given red light district, I must say. It really is. But anyways, this is our Airbnb. We're on the 11th floor, number 7. Again, this was right when we flew in. Actually did it, but I didn't like how I sound, so I'm doing the voiceover. So we have a nice seating area for at least 4 persons. The kitchen area, we have the stove, there's a toaster oven, dishwasher, microwave. We had a refrigerator, and it's not a white refrigerator. I know you guys watch Nene on Real House of Atlanta with that episode with her and Kenya. But anyways, I digress. Again, we had a little living room area with a nice little table, couch area. The wallpaper was decent, and this was their room. So up to 4 guests can be here, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, right? We had adequate closet space, and I am someone, when I go to these places, whether hotel, Airbnb, as long as I'm spending more than 1 night there, I will definitely take out my clothes and all of that and unpack my suitcase so I can see what it is I'm getting out of the suitcase and so forth. Unpack my shoes and put it in the closet. I make myself at home, basically. This was a little window area. I was trying to open the blinds, but it just didn't work out. My apologies. Right? So this was their room, and now we're going over to the bathroom area, and it was very nice as well. Nice little face, basic, a glass shower, as in the glass door, and a rainfall shower head. So, and for the most part, we had hot water. I say for the most part because sometimes when we come in 2 a.m. after we go all night, I want somebody bed. I did eat that. The hot water I did done. So that's one downfall. Another downfall for some people would be that there wasn't any AC. This was my room. It's my little space. I had a little table where I could do my editing. But like I was saying, there's no AC. There were plenty fans, but there was no AC. There was no vents, right? So if you're somebody that's used to central air, this place is not for you. And again, this is my shower area. So like I said, 2 baths, 2 bedrooms. They said the beds were 2 queen size bed, but to be very honest, my bed was at least a full, which was smaller than a queen. This was our view from the balcony. A nice view of the city, a lot of bright lights. Now the cost for this Airbnb, it's $60 per night, and it was 3 of us. I would split that 3 ways, so it's $20 a night, which I think is amazing. And we spent 3 nights here, and for the most part they had hot water. They even had rags for us to shower with, or what you guys would call washcloths. And some of the other Airbnbs, they did not have washcloths. I don't know what it is that they have against them. I don't know if it's a Jamaican thing to bathe with a rag, but almost everywhere I go, it's just like I have to be asking for a rag. I don't know why. They also had a washer area. There's an area where there's a dryer, but you would have to spend money to use it. They had an iron board, that's a water heater and all of that. So, very nice Airbnb. This is how it is in the day. Like I said, we came at night, so I'm gonna show you guys how it looks in the morning, and I'll let you guys see the view from the balcony in the morning. So they had Wi-Fi as well, and the Wi-Fi was very good. And there's also a TV in a little corner Me love TV, so I always I sit down and watch TV or I watch Netflix, make something playing at the background. And this is the city area. And we look across them have KFC, and I definitely try KFC. And I don't know, say Jamaica have the best KFC in the world, but they are Costa Rica, so I have to try it as well. Another downfall. One of the main downfall with this Airbnb was that it's in the city, so it was giving me like a New Kingston vibe. And there is this train that passes at 7 a.m. And oh my god, it blows the horn, it wakes you up. So that's a downfall. We had access to pool, and this is the pool area. I mean, whenever I went in, but it never really looked deep enough for you to swim in. It looked more, aesthetic, like, you go and take two pics. For to be very honest, this Airbnb was more like giving me like an apartment vibe. So the first Airbnb, it was giving me more like a hotel one. The second one was like more about nature, being away from reality and all of that and the modern world. And then this Airbnb was more of like an apartment complex. And yeah, so it was like a New Kingston or a city area type of vibe down here. And this is a city area in Costa Rica. San Jose is a city area. So and it makes sense. They had a tattoo room which had a grill, chairs, and I don't know if tattoo has a different meaning in Costa Rica. I don't think so, because a lot of places there are a lot of tattoo parlors. But for them to have a tattoo room right there, it just never really made much sense to me. I never really understood it. They also had a gym, which is where we're going right now. A very good gym, was filled with a lot of equipment. It had a treadmill. There was free weights. We had a squat rack, punching bags and all of that. So like I said, it's giving apartment complex vibe. Guys, remember to follow me over on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. Guess which song was playing at this point, LOL. Check out some of my other vlogs. I've done vlogs on other Airbnbs as well, so check them out. Like, share, subscribe, comment below. I'll ask any question. I'll answer as best as I can. Anyways, back to it. They also had on the top floor, they had multiple conference rooms. There were yoga rooms. There were a lot of different space for like reading. There was also another space that was there what I didn't know what it was for. So I think it's, and there the Airbnb, this complex has at least 22 floors. Yeah. This is a space that I said I didn't really know what it was there for. It was kind of giving me like a hippie vibe. This bus is there. It looks like it was a kitchen. Is what it looks like, but nobody was there serving food, and it was very clean. It doesn't look like anybody served food there, but they also had tables and chairs for like if you wanted to dine here. So I don't know, but for the most part, I hopped in, acted a whole fool, took some pictures and all of that. Like I said, guys, remember to follow me over on Instagram so you can see all of the different pics that we took, right? So, like I said, $60 per night. I think that's a steal. I don't know about you, but I'll definitely say that's a steal. And another plus with this area is that it's in the city, as you can see. So it's close to a lot of different places. It's walking distance from a supermarket. It's walking distance from a lot of different restaurants, because we went to so many restaurants while we were in San Jose, because that's how it is when you have Airbnbs. You stay at Airbnbs, you don't really want to do much cooking. You want to go out and experience a different cuisine and all of that. So guys, make sure you subscribe, stay tuned, because I'm going to be doing a vlog on all the different restaurants that we went to while I was on vacation over in Costa Rica. And you definitely don't want to miss that, because trust me, it's gonna be, yeah, it's you don't want to miss it. So make sure you subscribe. But that's our floor right there. We're on the 11th floor, and they had multiple zen area. This area was a zen area for you to just come and I guess feel very zen. So like I said, it was kind of a little bit hippie, but it was really nice. Last Airbnb on the list, the Volcano Arenal Chalet. I think that pronounced wrong. I don't know if it's Chalet or Chalet. But this was in La Fortuna, Costa Rica. It was my least favorite Airbnb. I mean, on the outside it's very beautiful, but on the inside for me it lacked a lot of basic amenities, right? Now, this is the kitchen area. The kitchen, it not look too hot. I mean, That thing in the corner, I think, was the stove. In the living room area, there's no table. It was just lacking. This is the bathroom. They have the little shower curtain. Me not lie, me can't tell when last me did see a shower with a shower curtain. Me even did mind the shower curtain. It's just say the rod with the shower curtain, what did that depend look like it did a fall off every now and again. Bed did very plain. Me never have nowhere to put my clothes, no closet area. We had AC and the Wi-Fi was very good, so that was where the 2 plus. Um, this is how it looks in the morning. So what got us with this Airbnb was that it was right close to the volcano. We could see the volcano right there. And when you go to La Fortuna, that's one of the main things that you go there for the volcano. The pool was also very nice. Not that we went in any of these pools at any of these Airbnbs, but we were wishful thinking because our itinerary was so packed. We did not have the chance to go in the pools. Not sure if you guys noticed, but the perimeters was not fenced either. So not that secured. But what I will say is that they had security cameras on the outside, but there were also cameras in the living room area, which I think is against the Airbnb rules, if I'm not mistaken. Now this is upstairs. We had two queen size bed on this side, and then on the other side was another queen size bed, and then you could see the view of the volcano as well as the pool area outside. This Airbnb was $173 per night. As you can see, it's 5 beds, but it only had 2 baths, and the man said up to 10 guests could be there, and I think that's just too much persons for 2 bathrooms, right? 10 guests? Yeah, no. But I already went through the downfalls. When there was no iron board, there was barely any towels. We had to be calling him like, can we get some towels? If you look here, you can see where the shower rod can come off easily. This was the kitchen area. It was just a no for me. But we only spent 2 nights, and guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you for making it this far. Like, share, subscribe, comment below. Turn on post notifications so you don't miss when I talk about the different restaurants and all the excursions that I did in Costa Rica. Because overall, I had a very, very amazing time in Costa Rica. And this was just the vlog on the different Airbnbs that we stayed at while we were in Costa Rica.